Hey BBs, it's Plastic, and today I'm back with you guys for another video. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing really fierce. I love how I can see my little reflection. Today we have the Monster High Draculaura Vampire Heart doll, and I'm so excited about this doll, y'all. I just got her in my claws today from Amazon. They delivered her, and I cannot wait to get into this doll. So we saw this doll, I want to say like a couple months ago, or even a couple weeks ago maybe, from an Amazon employee who got this doll early, and they kind of like showed off this picture. And ever since I've seen that photo, my mind has been blown, and I've been waiting for this exact moment that she's been in my claws, and I'm so excited that moment is finally here. I'm just so excited about this doll. She's like one of my most anticipated dolls from the fall semester of, I guess, the year. And I'm just so excited to get my claws on her. But I want to show you guys the box before we rip into her, because I am so excited. So the box is it's really interesting. It's a very big box, y'all. Like, it's giant. You can see like my whole room from it. It's like a mirror. But we have like, there's like a barcode on the bottom. But we have like the Monster High logo. We have all these cute little bats, and it's like holographic in the moment. Like, you can even see, like, look at the logo kind of shift from like a rainbow glitch. And there's like bats kind of following Draculaura. I'll try to take the plastic part off in a minute so you can see it a little bit better without it, because like the glare and everything. But it's crazy. Look at how she looks stellar in there. And again, it's rounded. There's some bats on the side. We have this really fun like art, not even artwork, it's like photos of her. She is so beyond pretty. Like, wow. Okay. And then up here, we have like a little description about what's happening. I'm not going to even try to read that because I can't even see it that well. I don't have my contacts in, but there's something out here. So if y'all want to pause to read it, that's in English. And here are some other languages. There we go. But I'm going to get this diva out of the packaging. It's a giant package, and I'm just excited to get my hands and claws on this diva. Okay, we'll be back. Yeah. Alright, so I wanted to quickly show, like, before I fully unbox this diva, this stunning, like, it looks like a stage almost. Under the box is, like, our card of authenticity with the stand. That's how it's kind of packaged. And it's a really cool box. Like, I love the bat. It's, like, again, it's, like, a plasticky thing. And it's so cool how she's just kind of, like, stellar. Like, she looks so good in there. I'm gagging a little bit. Like, this is crazy boots down. And she's out of the box. I want to admit quickly, though, that it took me like 10 minutes to get this doll to stand and look kind of decent. Like, I don't know what's happening with the skirt thing, and she keeps falling over. So we're just going to have to go with it. Like, I feel like it's not like floopy. Like, it's, see, I don't know what's happening. So she's standing now, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I want to show you guys her little card of authenticity. It's really cute. It says Vampire Heart, and on the back is just the regular stuff, which is whatever. But onto the doll. She also has a saddle stand, which I'm going to, it's white and it's fun. Now that she's standing again for like the 5th time, let's not go crazy, I want to take a look at this stellar mug. Look at the mug. It's kind of giving Honkator, and I'll bring over the, I guess, what Honkator, Freaky Too Chic, and regular Honkator Draculaura to kind of compare at the end. But this face is probably one of the best collector Draculauras. I love, like, the black cut crease you can kind of see, and it goes from, like, a pink and, like, even fades in. There's even, like, a really nice, like, little layer of, like, glitter on her lower lash line, which is super fun. I also like the rooted eyelashes and the new Honkator eyebrows. I also really like the juicier kind of black lipstick. It's super pretty on Draculaura. Like, y'all gotta give it up for the mug. It's killer. She does also have these little earrings, which are kind of fun. I have no idea what they're supposed to be, but they're like hollowy pink. And then this hairstyle, I don't even know where to explain it, but I'll take her off the stand. We're just gonna give it up. We have a middle part down in the middle with a very light pink highlight, and there's a little like curly bang, nice little French braids on both sides, and they form into this like underdo. Like, the braids go under the hair, and then there's a layer of hair that's kind of out, and it goes all the way down around her knees, I want to say, if you took the dress off. And we have this gorgeous headpiece. This headpiece is so killer. It's like the bat with the heart and everything. Like, it's not even focusing because it's how cool it is. Like, it's such a fun headpiece and looks so elegant on her. I also like these little like tie-ins to her first Honkator doll with like little heart chains. They're all so cute, but I would definitely be careful of these if you're gonna like take this doll out to take pictures with. I would definitely be scared of like losing these, so be careful with these if you guys are, you know, ever doing that. And here's a close-up of this headpiece ombre pink with the black. It's stellar. I'm not going to take any of this hairstyle out, so this is the closest we're going to get to like seeing anything undone. I just want to let y'all know that. But it's a nice saran, so don't have to worry about it. This doll is, again, like $190. She was expensive. And then we go down to her outfit, and I don't even know where to begin because there's so much outfit to cover. I'm going to put her back on the saddle stand, and we're going to try to do it together, to be honest, because I just want to show y'all how, watch me do it like with y'all, and then of course she's going to like stand fine. Of course she did, because why would she not do that with you guys? But yeah, I was struggling. So the first kind of, I know there's layers to this outfit because the designer, I think it was Annalise who said it on Instagram stories when the doll was like up for pre-order the first time. I think she was up for order on like the last day of September, September 30th. And she confirmed on an Instagram story that like there's a bunch of different layers to this outfit, and I'm so excited to get into those. This black shawl, and it's really, really, really pretty. I'm wondering if it's a separate piece. It looks like it might be, but it's a really long bow piece, and it goes down all the way past this giant dress, and it's like, she looks like a bride. Like, looking at her from like this is one of the things that really sold me on this doll. Let me actually, like, you cannot tell me that's not serving $1,000. Like, that's like, what the, ignore my disgusting desk, but like the bow and like the giant dress and the hair and how it just like, the back profile of this doll is so elegant and so beyond stunning. Like, I love a good train moment. It is so fun, and I want to see, honestly, if it is removable, because I just want to see what it looks like without it. I think it might be, but I don't want to go too much. But again, I love the puffy sleeve effect it has already on this like really puffy sleeve. Like, it's stellar. And then yeah, it does come off. So here's a closer look of it. I had to feel bad putting her to the like, but it's just like a bow. So if y'all want to cut, I feel like this is very easy to customize, to be honest. So like that's how it goes on her back, and then it's really just very, very nice, very, very sheer, but it's fierce. And then the first layer is off, and under that we have this white little lace. Like, it's like a collar. It has like really cool like little bows on the sleeves. Such a high quality piece on a Monster High doll, and it's like not too high quality where it looks like it's bulky on the doll. Like, the fabric quality matches the doll's body, which I think a lot of the other Monster High collaboration dolls that are really this isn't a collaboration doll, but like the more deluxe Monster High dolls that we've seen recently have had really bulky fabric, and I really love how this fits the body, and it honestly complements the body instead of going against the body's proportions. It really, I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I just love this like very elegant white lace on Draculaura, but also mixed with like the black counterparts. It really, really, really shows Draculaura for who she is, I feel like, and I just really, really like that they really worked with her character to give us a stunning outfit. I think these are two pieces, but we also have like this like, I think, yeah, just by like telling, separate piece. It's like a black little like bodice, and it has like this little rose. Wait, y'all. This is like a pleathery thing, and it's like all different pieces. I thought this was plastic, to be honest, but it's not, and it is like a little bow. And then we have this, but this is kind of, I'm confused how this is gonna work. I think this is attached to, yeah, okay. Actually, I know how this is gonna work. So it's like, you know, so you can lift this up and it's like a mini dress. But here we have, before we take that off, the cage dress. So this is not a plastic piece. This is a full-on pleather piece. It's black pleather. And it's kind of hidden again by this like skirt thing that we have. So the skirt is connected to the shirt, but it's really pretty. We have like a lace detail, some pearls, and it goes all the way. Yeah, on the, could you imagine if it didn't go all the way on the back? But like there's a really nice and scrunching detail, which I hope my camera can actually pick up really, really nicely. But like the scrunching detail is so nice. I also really love the lace on the bottom of the skirt. It's super, super pretty. But the part that we have next under that is like this cage thing. And it's its own little skirt. It is a pleather material. It's black. And it has all these cutouts. So you can see like her legs peeking through. And it's kind of like, there's also like two layers to this, where like the first layer is a black pleather, and the second layer is like this like shiny like raincoaty material. It's very, very interesting, and I did not expect that at all. So photography with this doll might be a little bit tricky because the ring light's obviously going to glare throughout the plastic part, which is kind of an issue, but I'm sure it'll look good once you like really fluff it out. I've been trying that. Like, it's hard for this to really keep its shape, to be honest. I will say that just right on, like, out of the box. It's hard for me to pose this doll and have this cage skirt stay super formed in that very like circular moment. And there was a little plastic piece that I probably should not take. I lost it already, but there's like a plastic piece. Actually, let me find it. But like, this is what was in her packaging when you got it. And I thought this was just a part of the packaging, but when I try to put it back on, because I took it off, it won't really stay on her. And even when you try to like fluff it back up, it like still has like these like little like creases in there, which is I wish this was maybe like the plastic part was a little bit more fitted to her. And I'm sure if I can like maneuver and customize it, it'll like just like help guide the dress again. But like I don't really like, it won't like fit. Do you see how like that's just not fitting correctly? So I'm gonna try to figure it out maybe like before I film this or before I end the video, so I can like give y'all a definite answer on like what's happening with the skirt. But right now I'm kind of like, how do I keep it shaped? Because again, like this is bothering me, like this is a mess. So I'm wondering maybe if it'll just take time to kind of, you know, form, because again, this is always packaged and everything. And I don't really have any experience with the doll like this dress at all, to be honest. A lot of the dolls that I own are in very like skirts and shirts and pants and mini dresses, and the long dresses are still kind of flat. Like I never had a doll with a dress that goes literally in like a giant circle. So I'm gonna have to definitely figure out on my end how to really work with that. But I just want to include that. But again, the really cool cage skirt. I hope that I can get it to lay like it should lay, like the pictures do. I'm just gonna have to like really work with it. But we do at the bottom of this have this really, it's like almost like a curtain. It's like really cool. Like there's pearl details again in the same meshy material. There's some lace on it, which is actually really, really, really cool. It's just really, I don't even know how to describe it, y'all. Just kind of like use your eyes because it's stellar. Like there's even like a print on it. Really, really, really cool piece. But I want to take the cage skirt off to see the mini dress real quick. Here's how the skirt is by itself. I'm sure I can really figure out how to fix it. And there's like a little, like even like a little thing for her to like have her legs fit in really, really nice. It's a very, very thick piece, so up at the top. And I'm sure I can like figure it out. Like I'm not too incompetent, but very, very, very interesting piece, to be honest. So that's how it looks by itself. And then under the skirt, we have this like mini dress moment, which again, I was super excited to hear about from Annalise's story and everything. And it's super, super fun. I will say, like, I love like the skirt part kind of thing where it has like these pearls, and again the lace is super, super cool, and it goes all around. So fun, so cute. And taking this off though, I will say we have a full, oh my god, this is crazy. I don't know if I like this actually, a full-on like bodysuit of the lace thing. So like the tights and the undershirt are the same thing. Personally, I mean, I wish it was maybe two different pieces so we can use it more for restyling. But yeah, that's all together. So that's a little bit interesting, I will say. But the lace itself is really, really fun. It's pretty. We also have these cool shoes. These are, oh my god, what is that? It's a bat, maybe? Oh my god, that's a bat. Hello? That's kind of cool, I will say that. Oh, look at like, they look like icicles almost. Super fun, super cool, super chic. Look at the little bows. I kind of live for that. Okay, Miss Dee. Draculaura is dressed back up in her ensemble, and I wanted to do a quick comparison to some dolls and everything. Here is the original Honkator Draculaura, and here's obviously, I don't know if she's Honkator, to be honest. I think she's just called Vampire Heart, so I'm going to go with that. But it feels like it's kind of the same thing. It's both the alumni Monster High line, so it's like, you know, old G1. But you could definitely see how they really, really improved on the faces. I feel like maybe it's just me, and I'm like a big fan of like dark black and more gothic in makeup. I really love this style of like the cut crease specifically. I love the little pink shade in there. But I really feel like they definitely, you know, figured out how to do the eyelashes, because the eyelashes on the original Honkator doll, like, she's just looking a little bit funky, and I think mine is a little bit wonky now that I'm like looking at her like this. Don't look too much at it, okay, y'all? That's not my fault. She's still my little baby. But you could definitely see how they really improved and they really focused on their craft, which is cool. I love to see that, especially with these dolls that are a little bit more expensive. And I feel like it's really, really fun that Vampire Heart also kind of referenced some of the Honkator Draculaura pieces. Like, I think are these the same mold? I can't tell. These little heart things, I feel like they might be the same mold. Yeah, I think this is just like chromed out, so they're a little bit thicker, but it's really cool that they kind of reuse that, because I know, you know, people might think it's, oh, lazy to not use everything new, but I really like these little, like, simple, like, very, like, elegant little hearts on them. Like, that's one of my favorite details, to be honest. I know it's super simple and it's, like, plastic, but I live for it so bad. So I just thought it was really, really fun to see how these two kind of went aside together. Also, I brought over my basic Draculaura. They don't really have any similarities, to be honest, besides, like, the pink and even the pinks are different colors. I don't know. I just brought her over because I wanted to kind of show them. Mine's, again, childhood doll. She's been through everything, but it's really, really cool to kind of see them next to each other. And then here is the new, I think this is, like, the latest Draculaura Honkator doll. And you can definitely see the faces improvement. I still, I think I prefer this one as my favorite. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like how this eye is a lot bigger, and I really love like the lipstick, and I could definitely see like the lashes are a little bit smaller on this one, but I feel like that was kind of purposeful because this is more of like bigger, more draggy, more fun makeup because like she's like a circus bat. This one's more she's like in like a haunted mansion. You know, that kind of tea. So I feel like these are two very different dolls and they have very different vibes, but it's cool to see how they kind of like coincide a little bit. Like I think it's really, really fun to kind of compare these two. And I also brought over my Dracula, or no, what's her name? Her name's Elizabeth, because I wanted to say that ever since we got this doll like revealed to us, I always thought it was very, very weird that Draculaura was the one that kind of get the doll, because I feel like Vampire Heart and this whole like vampire thing was the motif that Elizabeth had back in Frights Camera Action, that movie. And I don't want to, like, I'm not going to, like, take this off and put it on her, to be honest, because I already, like, putting this skirt back on is really, it wasn't painful, but it was annoying. And again, I still don't know how to really, like, it's kind of concaving a little bit, so just, like, don't clock it. But, I feel like this doll, as, like, if you, like, take in the Monster High lore, if you take in the Monster High Frights Camera Action movie, this doll should have been Elizabeth. And I know, like, they're the same skin tone, and, like, you could, if you want to call this Elizabeth, you can, because, like, there's literally not, I mean, I guess, like, you ask the tone of the heart off and she's Elizabeth, but I wish they just would have called it Elizabeth. I wish they might have maybe, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I think if you think about the lore, it would have made more sense to make this Elizabeth, but that's like a stupid complaint, to be honest, because Draculaura still eats it up. But like, you can see, like, I feel like just comparing their basic dolls, like, the color scheme is much more Elizabeth. Like, this isn't even, like, the right color of Draculaura, which, again, that's very, like, that's me, like, digging in, like, digging in too deep about it, because it's really not that serious, but, like, just in terms of, like, what I, like, as a fan, like, my point of view, I think it would have made more sense to be Elizabeth. So, that's my little spiel on, that. But, again, I'm happy that it was Draculaura, to be honest. I mean, Draculaura gets the most collector dolls, like, it's Draculaura, she's, like, a fan favorite, but just, like, some final thoughts on this diva. I think she's really, really, really pretty. If you're lucky, and I mean, I don't want to say lucky enough because this doll is expensive, but getting on to some final thoughts on this Draculaura Vampire Heart Diva, I feel like this doll is stunning, like, genuinely stunning. But there's also a lot to her. Like, again, my biggest complaint is I don't know if it's a saddle stand or, like, my incompetence to put it on her correctly. I think if you want to get this doll to look stellar, you have to be very patient with her. You really have to, I feel like, to put the saddle stand on, you really have to, like, feel and understand where her body is in the dress, which at first, can I be honest with y'all, like, the first clip that I had of me trying to, like, just, like, put this doll on, I was just really excited, to be honest. So when you get this doll, you kind of have to, like, calm down a bit and, like, you know, keep it cute. This doll actually got delivered to me when I was at work, so, like, I was excited the entire workday to come home to this doll, and when I finally did, I was just, like, losing my mind, bouncing off the walls a little bit. So, like, again, the first clip of this video was kind of me just being very excited, so maybe that's why I was having sort of hard time with this doll's dress, to be honest, but I think this doll is definitely meant for the patient people and the people who are definitely a little bit more serious about doll collecting, because as a collector, again, I feel like I don't know how, like, this is supposed to, like, work and look and feel. Like, I think this is, like, the best it's gonna look right now. Like, we're getting at a point where it's, like, I'm just gonna throw in the towel and it's gonna be a little bit lumpy. But, you know, like, this is really bothering me, actually. Like, just go in a little bit more. Okay, no, you're close. We're getting there. Come on, come on. Don't go back in. Don't go back in. You're going back in. Okay. So, like, I think if you're willing to buy this doll and you're willing to have some patience with her and you're willing to kind of just, like, you know, make sure her dress goes out. Or maybe it was my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have ripped out that plastic, like, this thing. I thought this was just a part of packaging. I didn't know it was going to, like, support her dress. But I don't know. I got, again, too excited and everything. But I think this doll is just still stellar. I don't know how much she costs, to be honest, because, again, mine went down from $100 to $90, but now her pre-order link was back at $100. So I'm gonna just say it's safe that she's $100, but I don't know. I think this is definitely one of the most high-quality Monster High dolls, just in terms of, like, the material used and all the different sources of fabric and, like, the gathering and, like, the pearls and the lace. It's so cool, and you can even just compare, like, these two. Like, this was this was what, $75, and this is $100. You can just see, like, the amount that kind of went into this doll. Like, truly, it's insane. I never thought I'd have a Monster High doll with this much quality, besides my issues with the cage skirt and not realizing how to, like, really figure it out, because, again, my collection is mostly dolls and mini skirts and, like, pants and, like, whatever. So it's just kind of, like, I have to, like, figure out how to, like, use my brain a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to drag this video on too long. I feel like I've been rambling for like 3 minutes now and like my final thoughts. But final thoughts, get this diva if you guys have the patience. Get this diva if you like Draculaura. Get this diva if you're a Monster High fan. That's my thoughts. That's my feelings. This doll is definitely a really fun addition to my collection. I'm going to have to move around a lot of things because, again, this doll is giant. Like, just compared to the other dolls, like, she takes up a lot of space on the shelf. So, definitely make sure you have space for this doll. And, yeah. But in the comments below, though, please let me know all your thoughts and feelings on Vampire Heart Draculaura. I'm so excited to hear them, and I'm so excited to chat with you guys in the comments below. I feel like everybody has thoughts and feelings on this doll. And now that we have some, in real life pictures and videos and how this doll moves and everything, I just want to hear your thoughts and feelings, and if you guys like her, if you don't like her, I want to know all of it. And let me know if you guys have her or not, if you guys want her or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys though so beyond much for watching today's video. It was so much fun with you guys, and I cannot wait to catch y'all though in the next one. I love you all endlessly, and I'll see you very, very soon. Love you. Bye. Mwah. Bye, everybody.